You know what I mean?
They scan.
All right, what name you got, Naggin? You got a name for me? Give me a name, son.
It's
Here we go. Here we go. Let's check this out. I had an idea.
Snap.
So it's always about who knew who's a pedophile and when and all this stuff. How about this? Let's try this, and I'll start. Let's try this. This way, everybody can know and everybody knows. So,
Okay.
Who on this panel has ever been charged with a sex offender? I'll go first. Me? No, I haven't.
You, yeah. Yes,
okay,
I believe you have.
I'm sure you haven't. Okay, PDF, how about you? Yes or no?
Never. Not even accused or even thought of.
Convicted. How about you, Black National? Yes or no?
Nope.
Ever been charged with a sex offense?
Nope.
Convicted?
Nope.
No. Nope.
And no.
Never?
You heard him say no. What are you trying to say he did?
Maybe I don't believe him. Think. Use your head, PDF.
Well, I don't fucking know. You got some facts. If you want to come out here and say the man's got charges, well, where's your facts?
Yeah, where's your facts?
We know he did go to court and win a lawsuit a while back. That's when the cops abused him.
Yeah, that was in Minnesota. What about New Jersey?
Let's don't fucking keep going. Let's hear the information like I do.
Well, I'm giving the same question. You want to stick with that? Your answer?
What were the charges? What were the charges?
Derek, you want to answer? Want to stick with your answer?
First of all, let me say this. I don't know who the fuck you are. Don't care. But don't throw something out in the past out on me, man, because that's bullshit.
In the past, okay. What does that mean? In the past,
you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Go fuck yourself, man. Really, seriously.
Well, maybe PDF wants to know. Maybe he's curious.
If PDF want to know, he can hear it from the horse's mouth, not on the internet. You fucking idiot.
Well, I think people should know. Don't you? You're a public figure.
I'm not a public figure.
Copwatcher went on news channels, giving interviews.
I've never done that before.
It's kind of quiet, isn't it?
I'm waiting for the information. I mean, if you're going to give it, if you're going to come out here and accuse somebody.
I'll let him tell it. It's his story to tell.
Because I'm pretty sure everybody stands for the same thing out here. We stand against people taking advantage of people, and it don't matter. So I'm gonna stick on my side. If somebody done something, tell us your story. Tell us your story. That's what I've always done out here. I've always asked people to tell us your side of the story, because now that something like this is out, I'm thinking you might want to just go ahead and let everybody hear the truth. Freedom fighter.
Agreed.
I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Naggin has given me information before on people, and they said that I wouldn't expose these people and tell their story with the facts that we had. I always got the people on my panel, whether it was Rat or any of them, I get them up there and ask the questions. You know, try to be nice if you can and be polite and friendly as you can, and then it usually goes off the deep end and everybody goes to cussing, and I cuss them out and kick them off my panel. That's usually how it happens. But, I mean, being as he does have information, it is going to come out. You know that, right? No matter what it is. So I think, you know, something that you might have done as a kid that was foolish.
And the internet is not the place for it.
Well, it's going to be out there because it's public information, or Naggin wouldn't have it.
Well,
they found it somehow, dude. I'm just saying. They research everybody. That's when we say when we vet people out here, it's pretty much what everybody does. In the olden days, it used to be only the trolls would vet all the auditors, right? The auditors wouldn't do that to each other. Okay, let me finish. When I came out here, I said I will expose both sides. I'll expose the fucking crooked cops and the crooked auditors or activists. I didn't care which side it was. If you're a fucking weirdo, I'll get you on my panel. I'll ask you the questions, let you tell your story. That's fair. Then everybody can decide from there whether they want to be friends with someone like that or just cut ties or whatever they do. But it looks like he's got some kind of information, so I mean, here's your chance to explain yourself, tell your story, and let the chips fall where they may. Because it looks like
just tell us what happened New Year's Eve.
New Year's
What
Eve.
year? What year are we talking?
Well, he's right. It was in the past.
What year? How many years ago? How old was he? What are we talking? Because he's old now, but let's hear the whole story.
How old were you then? What, 20?
Start at the beginning is what I always say.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start at the beginning. I mean, I'm gonna let him tell the story because I'd rather, hear it from him, like you're saying, PDF. Hear it from him first and get his side of the story before I go out with it. I don't want to, I'm gonna go out with it.
Well, go out with it.
I gave you this.
You know what?
Okay, well, I gave you this opportunity. Just remember, I gave you this opportunity.
I can give two shits, man. Really, because you're nobody to me. Really, you're nobody.
That's irrelevant.
You're a peon. You're a fucking.
Were you convicted of a sex offense? Were you convicted?
So go ahead and tell my story. Go ahead and tell my story. I'll tell PDF my version of it.
Well, why don't you just tell everybody, and then that's your story, dude? I mean, and then everybody can believe what they.
Okay. So when I was 19, I got charged with sex offense. Okay. And I didn't know about my sexuality back then, and that's what happened. And I didn't know about, my rights and all that other stuff.
So a sex offense with another guy, a kid, or what?
And how old was the victim? How old was the victim?
The victim was 18.
No, Derek, don't lie to me.
What?
That would make it rape. No. You lied about the age.
What's that?
Why did you make the person 18? You know that person wasn't 18.
Yes, it was.
Well, how could there be a charge unless it was not voluntary?
I have no clue.
Well, what was the charge?
It was sexual assault.
Educator. Did you work at the school? Was it a school? Was it a student?
No, it was not at the school. Thank you very much.
Did it get pled down to? Why was the word educator? Were you working in the cafeteria?
No, I was not. See, you got the wrong person.
Were you working at the school?
No, I was not.
Okay, see, these are answers we got. I'm glad
we're having this talk. Since you know it all, why don't you tell me?
No, I'm asking. You're asking. I'm asking. You're answering.
So you pled out to a charge when you were 19 with a public defender, I'm guessing?
Exactly.
So what, did they drop the charge some down or what?
No, they, like I said, I didn't know about, I have a right to attorney, all that.
Yeah, you didn't know all that. Was this a guy or a girl that you were?
A guy.
So that was when you found out you was into guys?
Yeah.
You were gay?
Yeah. If the person was, if you were 19 and the person was 18, as you say, where's the crime? Why were you convicted of a sexual assault?
Dude, I have no clue. I don't care what you believe.
Well, no, I'm saying is it with a guy, you and a guy got involved together sexually? And where did this happen? In a public place or in a private property or your house, that guy's house, or what?
It happened in a public place.
So then the guy said you took advantage of him later somehow?
Yep.
Well, how'd that happen? Somebody told somebody, huh?
Well, he must have, because I believe he told his parents, and his parents told the police, and they came and got me because I lived in a town where everybody, I know paperwork don't lie.
Gay wasn't acceptable back then, pretty much, you're saying. Small town.
Much. Okay. Pretty much.
So what? When the police arrested you, you didn't try to tell them it was consensual, or was it not consensual? Was it kind of coaxed?
Man, it happened so many years ago, I can't remember.
Dude, I remember the first piece of ass I ever had like it was yesterday, dude. I'm just saying, that girl, she put it on me. Man, wait a minute, I'm still with her. Oh, never mind. No, maybe it wasn't her. Who knows? But I'm just saying, though, dude, there had to be, it couldn't be just you and some dude decided to experiment your gayness, and then he went and told his parents. I mean, why would he tell his parents? That doesn't really make sense. He would have tried to hide that if he was gay. He wouldn't want nobody to know, would he?
Well, I don't know whether he was gay or not.
Could it be a situation where it was with a student because it was okay? It looks to me like it looks like it was pled down to sexual assault, victim 18, without high school diploma. Defender is educator, and I know you weren't an educator, so you probably worked at school.
No, I wasn't an educator.
Why would they put that?
It's statute 2C:4-2C, and then
you wasn't the kid wasn't mentally unstable, and you wasn't babysitting him or something like that would fit. But I don't understand the words.
No. Like I said,
it could be one of like the deal like you're talking about, PDF, where you can't have sex with students even if they are 18.
Yeah, like Mrs. Day down here in Mayo, Florida.
But I wasn't an educator either. I mean, I wasn't.
I looked that up. If you look up the statute of New Jersey statute 2C:14-2C:5, parentheses 5, it talks about even people with influence over students at an institution. So it could have been when they say educator, but it could also be the janitor.
Was the kid walking home from school and you met him at the park?
No,
because even a janitor or someone who works in the school they just throw the educator in, but they list out, it does say because they have influence over the students.
Right. What'd you say, Freedom Fighter? Freedom Fighter, what was you going to say when I said that, was he coming home from school? You said it happened outside.
I said I made friends with him. See, all this is basically, I didn't realize my sexuality. I didn't know about my sexuality, so it wasn't like I went around raping kids. So you can get that out of your brain. Yeah,
I'm just saying, man. Shit like this go come out. I mean,
can I finish?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Since y'all want to have me on the hot seat, I have a right to defend myself. So, black people don't really talk about sexuality, first of all. And I'm sure you realize that.
I don't think race or has anything to do with this, or even the sexuality part. I'm trying to figure out the way you explain it sounds like you didn't commit a crime. You're two adults, right? Two consenting adults, it sounds like, but there's something more to it that you're not telling us.
It was consensual. It was consensual sex. And I got charged.
And that was the original? Was that what you pled down to, or was that the original charge?
That's an original charge.
2 case numbers on those. Well, all right.
So do that inquiring minds, do that satisfy your curiosity?
I got a question. If this was a guy and a girl, we would probably think a lot different of this charge, wouldn't we? We would think you're guilty. I'm just saying. It'd be like, oh, the guy's guilty. You know what I mean? That's just the way we would think. Being as it's a guy and a guy, I don't know, dude. How can you get charged for that? I mean, I know how crooked the government is, and I know everything that goes on. And that's how many years ago? What year did this happen? Gayness wasn't quite accepted.
I want to say 1990s.
Gayness was accepted back then, pretty much. But I don't know, dude. It's public information. I'm sure it's going to get out there.
I don't think they charge him for being gay, but I don't,
No, they didn't charge him for being gay.
There's something more to this. It had to be. Where did you have a job at that time? And if you did, what were you doing as your job?
No, I did not have a job at that time.
Even a public defender would see that word educator and challenge that. It appears that you had some kind of influence over some students at a school.
No, I'm sorry, but no.
It could have, and the way they list that in that law, it could be anything. Anybody that works at the school. They don't let the teachers to mess with the kids. They don't let the janitor to mess with the kids. They don't let the cook to mess with the kids. They don't let the counselor. Nobody mess with the kids. It just sounds like they made it sound like you say you didn't work.
So what do you mean by you befriended him? How long did this befriend thing take? How long were you friends with this person?
Since I was 19.
So you had just met him?
Yeah, I just met him, and then, you know, I'm not, trust me, if you look in my face right now, and I'll show you my face right now, I'm not lying. I know, I remember partially what happened, and, you know, I don't talk about my past because it was the past. It happened one time, and that's it. I've never done it again.
And you know, I try to ask the questions. I try to ask the questions. That's what I do. I'm a little bit good at it. You know it. So I'm going to try to get you to talk. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. Nagging, he's not so good at it.
Y'all convicting me.
But
I don't know anything about
plead out? Was there a bench trial? Was it a jury trial? Did you plead out?
I plead out because I didn't know. I didn't know. Basically, I didn't know what I know today.
All right, how much you handle it, PDF? Take care.
I was just saying, I don't know any of the facts. I just wanted to, understand because, like I said, I've talked to you a long time. It's the first I've heard of it, and public information comes out.
Then you rage quit. Okay.
Well, he knows that he ain't no good at it. He's no good at talking to people. He has no way of communicating with people. You see how he acts, the lies he makes up about me. So, that's his track record. You know what I'm saying? It's how he is. He's pretty much a piece of shit, but somebody fed him the information and they found it and now it's out there. So that's why I try to get to the questions. You know what I mean?
Well,
18-year-old kid, and they charge you for a sexual assault. That wasn't like rape. Why would that's what I mean. I don't know the different charges that they would charge somebody with back then, how they would charge people, because I don't know, man. It's just, how they are. This world is, people frown upon a sexual encounter when it's not consensual. It's frowned upon big time. I mean, they always come out and say, why do I go after people like that? Well, I know a lot of people that were assaulted. It's affected a lot of people's lives, including mine. So I stand 100% against it. To me, that's the worst thing you could possibly do. And when these people come out and porn bomb us, that's a sexual assault because you're using sex to assault us. And the main thing is, dude, there's a lot of people going to be.
Sci-fi was restraining.
Did you stay in contact with that guy? You ever know what happened?
No, I've never contacted that person again.
Did you get jail time? Did you go to jail?
Yep, I did. I did 13 years.